Do not fall for this fake ICE horror story being spread by prominent Democrats. Welcome to the Jason Rantz Show, presented by None Better Tax Resolution. Now, it took about an hour for NBC News to retract a bogus story accusing ICE agents of kidnapping a 5-year-old autistic girl, all to coerce her dad into custody. But the damage was already done, as Congresswoman Pramila Jayapal of Seattle and her anti-ICE allies seized on the fake news story and weaponized it against federal law enforcement. Here's what Jayapal tweeted. ICE agents grabbed the 5-year-old girl outside of her home and held her screaming to coerce her father, who's been in the U.S. for 22 years, to be detained. This is cruel, disgusting. It must end. Trump is tearing families apart. The problem, of course, is that it wasn't actually true. NBC News corrected the story and admitted their original report mischaracterized ICE's actions. The entire foundation of Jayapal's attack collapsed. But Jayapal didn't delete the tweet. She didn't correct the record. She left the smear up. That's not an accident. It's the point. Jayapal doesn't care about the truth. She cares about demonizing ICE agents as she's branded them a rogue agency. She's even called them a terrorist force. That's not a debate over policy. That's vilification of law enforcement. And it's absolutely reckless. Remember what just happened in Dallas? A shooter attacks a facility after leaving an anti-ICE message on his bullet casing. No one's suggesting that Jayapal pulled the trigger. She didn't. But she can't deny her rhetoric fuels the climate where unstable left-wing activists might think ICE is the enemy to be destroyed. These are federal officers enforcing immigration laws that have been passed by Congress. If Jayapal wants those laws changed, she has the power to legislate. But instead of solutions, she spreads lies. Instead of accountability, she stokes outrage. And instead of protecting truth, something that Democrats claim to care about so much, she's marinating her followers in disinformation. This is the brand that Jayapal has built: hysteria over honesty, partisanship over facts. And in this case, it's not harmless. It puts real targets on the backs of men and women doing a difficult and dangerous job. So, Greg, how have the changes at the IRS actually impacted collections?
Jason, I really have not seen any change in collection. And in fact, quite the opposite. The IRS is sending out notices much quicker and less of them. It used to be there'd be 5 or 6 notices that would come out. Now they're doing 3.
So if you're having trouble with the IRS, you have to call Greg Nunn of None Better Tax Resolution. From stress to success with IRS Solutions.